Hello. Welcome to the stream. That was so violent. I had stopped here chopping wood, and there was, I guess, the badger respawn. Well, welcome to another episode of Emphr, the Search for Steel and Pax Dei. I'm your host. No, I'm kidding. I thought what we would do today is I have to do a couple of things to do some housekeeping. One is I need to start fires, so we're gonna start chopping wood, and it's not gonna take too long, hopefully. So let's talk about different topics. Well, let me start by loading this here and presenting the old message. Hello, world. Okay. Yeah, episode 26. Crazy. This Pax Dei is in early access. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, you do not have to watch from episode 1. That would get really long. But if you wanted to, that'd be appreciated. But you don't have to. A lot of what I do here is redundant, so eventually I will be going over what I've already gone over to some degree. And if you are joining us live, then please feel free to do a quick chat in the chat and let me know how you which topic you want me to cover in Pax Dei. And those of you who have joined us for the first time, I take this game by trying to find stuff out by myself. I don't read anything other than some Discord from Pax Dei, and I try to only read the announcements. Every once in a while, I'll ask a question about building, but for the most part, I try to figure out everything. The things I try to figure out aren't keybinds, though. I'll ask questions on those. All right, so today, like I said, I have to get some coal, some hardwood for coal generation. And then what I thought I'd do is the title of the podcast. So I am going to tailor stuff. When I tailor stuff, it will be really a lot of dead space, dead air if I don't talk about something. So if you have a topic, Brandon, go ahead, put it in the chat. For those of you who are not in the chat live for this broadcast, go ahead and leave me a comment if you want, if you have a question or a comment. And if it's a question or something I'd like to respond to, I will definitely respond to it. As I said in prior episodes, I do not have enough comments that I would be able to address the ones that you come in. So keep that in mind. All right. Yesterday was mining. I'm going to try not to mine today. But I do have to go to the fields and get some linen. I have to do a couple things for clothing, because I found out that clothing leads to other stuff. So I want to definitely get that in there. Boy. I was hoping I would have enough hardwood. I don't think I do. Everything else is accounted for. Meaning the other. You know what I'll do? Let me see if I can do this. Since I have all this wood. It's actually quite a bit of coal that's been cooking. I didn't think I'd have that much. Let's go get some more wood from here. And go clean up that last charcoal kiln. So the game's inspiring, it really is. And let me tell you, spin you a yarn. Now, as I look at each skill that is offered me and that my character is performing, I look at each skill and I'm like, you know what? I can literally try to do that or attempt that at home. Pretty cool. Some of it is really expensive. For example, if I wanted to get into leather working, I would definitely have to spend some money to do it properly. Well, I don't know, as a beginner, you just want the basic tools. Maybe you start out there, but it's kind of inspiring, you know? Alright, let's chop down this great tree in the middle of my yard. I did a nice little surround with some planters. Oh, it looks so great. I saw somebody chopping my tree down in my yard. And I'm like, hey. If it were any other world, I'd be like, why? One axe ran out of durability, so I had to switch to another one. Let's see. Let's see what ChatGPT. Here's 10 interesting scientific discovery breakthroughs from 2024. Okay, let's see what. First one, I think it's a little biased. AI in scientific research. Okay, well, it makes sense. I mean, machine learning algorithms are really good nowadays. They're pretty amazing, actually. And I would be remiss to say that these are pretty good. And as I'm moving my character, I can't read you these. So let me finish up over here. And then I'll go get some. We can never have enough charcoal. Alright. So, first scientific discovery ChatGPT pulled up. AI has been increasingly used to make scientific discoveries. Well, that's yes. Particularly in materials science and pharmaceuticals. It accelerates the research by predicting outcomes and optimizing experiments. Well, yeah, that makes sense, right? You put in the data that you have, and hopefully it comes up with some innovative paths that either you thought of but couldn't attain, or never got a chance or opportunity to find because it's just that far out in time, right? The discovery or even the test. Let's see. All the others are everything's like violent. Here's Europa's Clipper mission. NASA Europa Clipper mission launching in 2024 aims to study Jupiter's moon Europa for signs of life, marking a major step in space exploration. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. I think I love space. As a matter of fact, I would want to be one day involved in some shape or form a company that is going to space. It amazes me with the technology we currently have how advanced these truly are. Many of the and I didn't predict it to the T. Don't get me wrong. I didn't sit there and go, I predict. Now it always seemed right to me that NASA, although great, wasn't exactly shooting for the moon anymore. They were just basically creating orbitals, right, or suborbital spacecraft. It wasn't until, corporate space programs or space companies came into being where they're making it much cheaper to go to orbit, and may even pave the way to a moon base or even Mars. So every once in a while I'll be taking a drink, so there's pauses there. That's me taking a drink. And I do not get paid for this, but if you have sugar issues, Zevia, it's a zero sugar soda. Well, they label it as a zero sugar soda. It's Zevia. It's stevia plant crushed up, and I enjoy it. I have a great ginger ale. I have green soda. Very good. All of them are. I don't. And they're 0 calorie, no sugar. They don't spike my glucose. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy with them. If you have soda, normal soda, you're spiking. There's all kinds of chemicals in it too. Not so much with Zevia. There are chemicals, to be fair, but not too many. I can read the list to you. That's again not paid promotion, but definitely a soda that is, when it says it's 0 sugar, it's actually 0 sugar. Saccharose is a sugar. It will spike your glucose. I'm not a doctor, but I found it spikes mine. But so back to corporations leading the effort in space exploration now. There are some colleges that are definitely creating the experiments that are going up in rockets that are developed by the corporations. NASA does it every once in a while now. And you have some national space programs. India has one, very good one. Russia still has one, and again, a good one. No shade there. These are the two. Japan has one. China has one, but I'm not as impressed with it, honestly. Mostly because they don't. Normally, they don't tout it. They don't throw it out in the media as much. I wanted to check something before I continue. Let's see if I'm streaming live on YouTube. Yep, I got it. All right. If for those of you who have joined, welcome. Let's see. I am. There we go. All right. Lots of good discoveries coming out of the universe and astronomy and astrophysics. A lot of people were like, why do we study the stars when you got so many problems here? Yeah. But you have so many minds on the Earth that a few that are dedicated to going to space and the universe won't exactly put a dent in our mental capacity. We do have 7 billion. Is it 7 billion now? 7 billion people on the planet. We have to realize that not all of them are dumb. We can do more than one thing at a time. But yeah, lots of fun. And yeah, if you have joined, I'm trying to keep my coal production up and running, so I'll do this, and then I'm going to go get some linen and create some tailoring, some clothing. I'm hoping to get a decent cloth. Or a decent. There is a cape that I wanna create. Because right now I have the inferior cloak, but I can make a better one. So I want to make a better one. Yeah, but the overall, and again, going back to the game inspiring you. I mean, look up at the night sky in Pax Dei. it's so brilliant, right? It's so there's so many stars. And it just looks like a real place that I would enjoy going to. A camping outing. If I was ever isekai'd into this, I would hope I'm Emphr because I would have a good start on a lot of different things. My house is nice too. Although it's not protected from the rain mostly. I need to do that. Most of it's open air because it never rains. So why? Oh boy. And let's see. CRISPR therapy advancements. The gene editing tool CRISPR continues to evolve with new treatments for diseases like sickle cell anemia and beta thalassemia receiving regulatory approval. That's pretty cool. As many of you might know, CRISPR is a genetic. It can manipulate your genetics and rewrite. I think it's down to DNA. Pretty cool though. I mean, there's a lot of different uses for CRISPR technology. As a matter of fact, I was watching a podcast. Don't call me on the podcast. I'll look in the history if you do ask. But it was there was a X Prize for being able to stop or retard the aging process. So think about that. Using CRISPR to repair the ends of, and I'm not a doctor, I'm just repeating, and I'm probably missing some key facts. But what they were talking about is repairing the DNA at a certain place. And when you do that, the DNA has basically will reproduce itself exactly like it would have if you were younger. And as you age, I guess these chromosomes don't have an opportunity, or they still repair themselves, but they leave out information every time they split it. It's pretty interesting. I'm wondering. I'm looking forward to more research being done in the area, not only for longevity, but also the ability to edit genes to such a degree where we can eliminate the disease or come close to it. I know what you're thinking. If they use the technology for that and make it available to the people. Yes, that's all valid. But here on this stream, we are positive. And just a reminder, conspiracy theories are not. They're neutral. They're just fun to toy with. So if you have throw them in the comments. I also like the theories that are outside mainstream. I think, given the information for theories outside of mainstream, if you provide the means to gather evidence or to even research it, if somebody is truly a scientist and they find the information that will support or what's a good word for it, disprove their theory, then if it disproves it, then they should change it, right? And one of the things as humans in sociology and psychology that I've learned is there's when you're told you're wrong, you'll more than likely dig into that position instead of even when presented with information that should change your position logically. So you're basically an emotional response takes over, and you don't want to be involved, right? So that's one aspect to the entire psychology of humans, I suppose, I bet you we can really dive deep, get a psychologist on the stream and say, hey, let's talk about emotional distress and challenging someone's assertions. Not beliefs. Beliefs are a little bit more in-depth and ingrained in us, right? I was told once, and I can't remember what class it was. You know what? Let me ask ChatGPT. What are the ways that change personality and beliefs? I think there's 7. Now ChatGPT's going off though, and it's got some good talking points. But I was looking for a psychological study, so my prompt was not as exacting as I should have made it. But one of the things I do remember from the study was life experiences, right? Major life events such as trauma, loss, career changes, or parenthood can profoundly impact both personality and beliefs. The research shows experiencing a significant event, such as losing loved one, can lead to shifts in openness, conscientiousness, or emotional stability. Yeah, I can see that. But there are, maybe I should have said, what changes your personality at the fundamental level. You know how people will argue change and I changed, and then like 30 to 60 to 90 days they go back to their normal behavior. It's because they didn't change. They only temporarily changed. They tried to change, but whatever they were changing for wasn't significant enough for them to be able to change. For example, losing my mom was a harsh reality, but it was fundamental. It changed my personality fundamentally, right? So in that, when I got married, again, one of those things that changed my outlook on life fundamentally, right? So there's definitely all kinds of life-changing experiences that your belief system will be challenged and will be credited in your mind, right? Otherwise, it's really hard to challenge yourself. It can be done, for sure. It's not necessarily a strong will that does it. It helps, for sure. But join the conversation. What do you think, or is there an event in your life, you don't have to go into detail, that fundamentally changed your personality, your belief system, right? That's a big deal when you think about it. There's an adage, I can't remember who said it. Oh my God. I have all this useless knowledge, but I can't remember who said it. I think it was Protestant preacher, maybe, back in, I think, the 1800s. I could be wrong. For sure. We can take the time for ChatGPT, right? Let's see. Yeah. I bet you ChatGPT knows this one. The idea you're referring to is often attributed to the Jesuits.
a religious order of the Catholic Church.
It's commonly summarized as, "Give me a child until he's 7, and I will show you the man." This phrase reflects the belief that early formative years of childhood's life is crucial in shaping their beliefs, values, and character, particularly in a religious content. Which makes sense. It's tied to Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits. Okay. And there's some wisdom in that, right? If you learn something when you're really young, you never forget it. Or if you believe in something when you're really young, you never forget it. Which is kind of cool. And kind of scary. If you think about it. Too much. Can't believe I need that much heartwood. Heartwood is what I'm missing. Everything else I have, I keep going. Doing pretty good on everything else. I might just leave this for the stream tonight, and then we'll go do something. Let me see if I have enough heartwood to make up for it already. Maybe. That one. Alright. Take that. And drop these. The mic's right in my face, so I'm having a hard time seeing. I'm using the old technique that they used in the Apache fighters. Using my left eye. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if we have enough to it. I think this one's fine. Yeah. I didn't think I'd have enough. That's alright. I could pretty much do this all night, so let's put this away and go get some other things. That is really loud near the fires, huh? That's pretty cool. Anyway. See if anybody's around. I saw somebody earlier today, but I was like, wow. That's been a long time since I've seen somebody. I might give them. Here we go. There we go. Recipes still need to work on. I can do that one. Oh, it's kind of hard. Well, it's moderate for me. That one's expensive. Yeah. 6 steel ingots for 1 cracking mold. Wow. Sleek sphere is really nice. Very hard. What I'm trying to get to is the steel chopping axe. That's the wood cutting axe. And then if I want to, where's the other one? That's the wood cutting one. That's the sword I want. Basic steel, great sword. I don't know about this one, but that one. Aha! Maybe I'll get that one too, but I'll have to do a lot of looks like it's same ingredients. No. Steel sword blade. One's a great sword, and the other one's just a steel sword. Okay, gotcha. Where's the where is this steel chopping? Oh, here's steel pickaxe. That's the other one I need. But I need to continue to do my skilling before I can do that. Let's see, where am I going? Up here. these X's in here. I'll take that one and that one. And I will these in here. Okay. The reason I'm doing that is I want to maximize the amount of stuff I can carry. Alright. Let me make a left past Yogi. Yogi's one of the bears that live next to me, so I dubbed him Yogi. And then Boo Boo is farther in the woods. You can just see Yogi off to the left. Yogi killed me about 3 times so far. Once because I didn't know he was there, and then the other time, the other 2 times was because I thought that I would be able to take him at various stages of my leveling, I guess. Currently, my levels in combat are pretty good with swords and great axes, but they're great with great swords and blocking. And bows are I have maxed out. A lot going on. That sun has just come up. I'm headed to this area right here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, in the chat, throw in, how you came to be in your, beliefs. I don't need to know the beliefs so much as the question is, do you think you developed them when you were younger? And would that statement be true? That the earlier that you're what's a good word? Introduced to an idea or presented with ideas as fact by people in authority positions, right? That's all important context. All right, let's see where we're going here. Yeah, I'll just be scanning this area. I'm not gonna get that's blackberry. I could use the blackberry right now. I don't need it. I'm going to fill up on flax. Flax makes linen. Then you might have heard of flaxseed. Flaxseed oil is a oil that you shouldn't be eating. That's open. What I'm trying to do is not take the range. There we go. Okay. Because then I just have to drop it and spin it. Alright. Let's see. So let's see. Let's see if ChatGPT uses the flax plant. I think it'll say linen, because the developers of this game were really good about doing that kind of stuff. The flax seeds, of course. Now, I have to point it out because I'm looking at it, right? So, since we're meandering across time, space, and subject matter while we're playing a game, let's go with the omega-3 fatty acids. Well, flax seeds are good for that, for sure. But one of the things that people don't tell you normally is your omega-3s and omega-6s have to be balanced. So keep that in mind when you're doing the diets. Like, omega-3, omega-3. Well, you need omega-6 too. They gotta be balanced. There's gotta be a ratio, a certain ratio. Look it up for you. I'm not a doctor. Baking, oil production, textiles here. And this is where the game gets it from. Linen fabric. So basically, the fibers of the flax plant are made in linen. from to make linen clothing. It's a natural fiber, right? It's valued for its strength, absorbency, and breathability, making it ideal for clothing, bedding, and home textiles like curtains and tablecloths. Pretty cool. Industrial fabrics. Coarser grades of flax fibers are used in industrial applications such as ropes, twine, and canvas due to their strength and durability. I did not know that. The game doesn't go into that part. It just says, hey, would you like to create clothes? This flax plant is your basis for most of it. It does have cotton, the game, and it does have wool. And, hey, just a side reference on this one. You ever have the opportunity to buy wool socks? I highly recommend it. The newer wool is fantastic. It lets your feet breathe, keeps the moisture away from your skin. There's so many different, and it's really soft. Now, before you might have heard like, wool's scratchy and stuff. Nah, not anymore. It was at one point for sure. When I was younger or in the military, yeah, it was really scratchy. They didn't care about quality. But since the game had a commercial use, obviously people had this wool and they were like, how do we refine it so it's nice and soft? Wool is a great. I love wool. The weird part about wool, and we got to do it. ChatGPT. Where in nature can I find wool? That's the question. Where in nature can I find? Now you'll obviously have the sheep, right? That's the obvious one. Let's see. Goats have wool. Sure. Cashmere goats. That's where you get cashmere from. Look out. I bet everybody's heard of cashmere. It's very soft, very supple. It was a big thing in 70s and 80s. I think it's still a thing now. It's just expensive. Let's see. Alpacas. Sure. Camels have. Interesting. The box-trim camels produce camel. It's soft undercoat that sheds naturally during molting season. I did not know that. Rabbits. Angora rabbit in particular. Found in Europe, US, and Asia. Produce Angora wool. Through brushing and or shearing the rabbit, so you can brush the wool right off the rabbit. Awesome. Vicnus, it's basically an alpaca. And a Cludia, or a musk oxen. Okay. Upper northern. So, Canada, Alaska, Greenland. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that before. But little things like this in games that are interesting to me will allow me, especially games from the medieval time, I get to, like, if the devs did their job, which these devs did, you don't use everything for every use that it ever had. But linen is made from flax, so they researched the flax plant and then they put it in the game. I think that's cool. For sure. And I think we should all get back to natural fibers. That's preference, I suppose. A little bias in there. But depending on the wool, maybe it'd be worth it to have a farm of like alpacas. I think people do that. Alpacas being the easiest, I suppose. But I mean, sheep are part of it, right? For sure. But if we got back to farming, everybody farming, be interesting to say the least. That's one thing about this game. If you point to something, you should just go to the finger point at. I don't want this yet. I'll probably need clay soon, just not right now. I brought a weapon just for the boar here. I don't want to pick anything up from them because I want flax. I want to be able to use the flax seeds or the flax plants for to create stuff on the Tailor bench. It's funny, like I said earlier, this game is a majority is harvesting. It's another thing I would like the devs to do is let us farm, please. Is especially for common plants. I think it would be a lot more fun if we can develop a farm and plant stuff that we need near our house. So we don't have to journey to get anything. Common, that is. Or even the uncommon stuff, honestly. I'm gonna fight it over here in a second. I got some kind of looks dramatic. Look. I'm trying to up that weapon. That's why I want to fight him. That's the only reason I want to fight him. Because I really want to get that weapon up to 30. I want to see it do some more damage. A lot more damage. That's pretty cool. It's like it's a piece of wood and some silver. There we go. Which means I probably only have room for one more run of it. So let's see if I can find it. There's some right there. Cool. Yeah, some really bad lag tonight. Yeah, so games that teach me something I really like. Absolutely. Science games could definitely teach me something. A lot of them are sci-fi games, like Night Sky. I really like that they gun picks apart everything. Mines for me. Realistically, I'm not gonna be able to do something like that. So, I have chosen poorly. Let's continue to go this way. Yeah, but yeah, for sure. Games that increase my knowledge base are ones I really enjoy. That I think to me are worth it, right? Yeah, if you're in the chat, let me know. Give me a quick hi, and I'll stop and do a hi in the chat. Or I'll just say hi on the mic. I get a little bit better. Now. Okay. I have 48, so I can pick up 2. Yep. God, that awful lag. Glad I'm not battling anybody tonight. Some people are still building houses over here. Like you said, I haven't seen much movement. And they might be going different places to get
what they want, because obviously, like I had said,
there's your journey for everything that you're getting. If devs are listening, horses. Horses. Devs. Horses. Because as much as I do like to play the game, I don't want to spend hours walking to somewhere. Turn off the game. Just to turn the game back on when I can play it and finish my adventure. It's not great. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds like but in D&D can speed time up, so don't try it. Don't need that. I take your explanation and I flush it down the toilet.
Yeah, that's kind of harsh. There we go.
Alright. Let's see how bad the light is here.
Yeah, we got some choppiness going on.
A lot going on in the world. It's nice to escape into a game every once in a while. It is very nice to be able to sit and talk to people and just talk nonsense sometimes. Why not? Let's solve the world's problems. If not on the internet, where? Where can we do it? I kid. If you haven't noticed, there's a little bit of sarcasm in here. Every once in a while. Still positive, though. And I'm serious, we probably solve a lot of issues in the world. Alright, I need fine linen. Oh, that's right. And to, there we go. Drop off a couple of these so I have room to start. I'm gonna lose a lot, but that's okay. You know what? Man. If I do that one more time to myself, skills, tailoring, I'm just starting out at 24. Okay. So I'm not going to expect any miracles or leveling here, just because I only have 24 tries to do this. And mathematically speaking, for those of you who are attuned to statistics and the math side of the house, if I go for fine linen string, I get experience points equal to any of the starred materials. So if it's starred, I still get about 15 experience points. So since I have no way of... Well, I could gather all that material for sure, but to get more experience, I'd just rather just go for the fine linen. And if I fail, I get the experience that I would have gotten anyway. If I succeed, I get the material that is upgraded material, right? So that's my thinking, that's my rationale on it. While we're doing this, let's look at the channel statistics, see if anybody's no live viewers. That's alright. That's okay. We'll get them. Someday we'll get them. I'll make it interesting for you guys. Gals. We'll do it. I think part of the interest is just talking about subjects people want to talk about. What is on people's minds? And we'll put science. Because I don't want to branch out into everything, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot on people's minds. It's actually trying to answer the question. I love it. It's interesting where it's going. It kind of searches sites, so it gives you the physical address of those sites, or the internet address of the sites. So it's actually pretty interesting stuff that it goes into. medical advances, of course, environmental concerns, yeah. Space exploration. Technological impact. Alright, so it gave me the medical advances and technological impact advances in artificial intelligence will affect everything that I just listed. So medical advances, environmental concerns, and space exploration. Yeah. But pretty cool. I guess at CRISPR comes up left and right. I guess a lot of people are talking about gene editing itself is going to be an amazing technology if we don't go Raccoon Corporation on ourselves. Oh boy. Yeah, I could see us doing that. Yeah, because because we're us. All right, so we're done there. Let's see what that's going up to. Tailoring. Oh, I really went up like the third. Let's see if we have some here. Okay, plenty. Let's continue with it. That's gonna take a little bit to raise, I think. It's about a 50% shot, so right now I'm at 50%. So if you, so theoretically the next one I should fail, or probably. I'm okay with succeeding. All right, cool. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's a good subject for anybody in the comments. Live. What's your favorite genre of media? Meaning, especially focusing on movies, anime, and then go into the movies. You know, comedy, genre, right? Comedy, horror, rom-coms, romance. I like reading a lot. I don't get a lot of chances to read, but when I do, I like to. I usually read digitally, although a good book in my hands would be good as well. Probably the preference, honestly. All right, we got some linen, and we got a linen cloth. Let's grab some bones. Those of it. I have this really expensive cabinet. It's a tall cabinet, but it has so many spaces. Don't need any of those. I might as well bring some of those along just in case I need more. Alright, so what can I do? Do a wool cap? No, I can't. I don't have anything. Fine linen string, fine linen cloth. Oh, I need fine linen cloth. No, let's do it. And what I do if we're gonna do anything tonight is that I'll kind of pivot on each, so I don't fill up one because it's cumulative. Like that'll take 3 hours, right? For all of them to be completed. Whereas, wow, I just realized what I just said. Yeah, nobody's gonna be ready for tonight, but that's all right. That's okay. We'll have them ready for tomorrow. Not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow, but if we were streaming. Alright, let's see. Fine linen string. Lots of fine linen cloth. I don't think I'll be able to fit all of them here. Alright, let's put them in here.
Although I don't think I'll fit them all.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
And then put these, yeah. What I will do is I'll put this up. I got some flax that I didn't see. Oh, there. Maybe we'll go some hunting tonight, real quick, because I think. Oh, I got wool. Don't need cotton or wool. Give me a second. I'm looking at for the cabinet. They're expensive, but they're so worth it. Look at this tall wooden cabinet. Coarse cotton cloth. I don't know if I have any coarse cotton cloth. Let's see, coarse cotton. Let's see, cotton. Rough, cotton, wool, rough, coarse. Oh, let's. You know what? I should have done. Let's do this. Since I'm home, let's change into something a little bit more comfortable. There we go. And then what I'll do is strip down. There we go. I don't need armor when I'm home. Okay, so this is me being truth pointed. What can I do? What do I need here? Oh, that's it. I'll just put these somewhere else. There we go. That's better. Oh, and I need my hammer. Do I have my hammer? Where did I put my hammer? Oh, what? Maybe I put my hammer over here. And there it is. Awesome hammer. Put these back. There we go. There we go. Alright. So go downstairs. And we'll find some more stuff to build. But I really want to do that cabinet. There we go. Alright, so I need coarse cotton cloth, steel bars and steel nails and steel hinges. Oh boy. Let's see. We have wool cloth. Wool cloth. Ugh. Okay, not that one. Not in that one. Cotton. Iron. Boy. All right. I need cotton. I need the coarse cotton. So looks like I'm going adventuring. Well, I know where to get it. Yeah, I got none. Here. Nope. Got some cotton here, but I'm gonna have to turn it into cloth. Coarse cotton cord. What should make my coarse cotton? I have. I just thought about that. See if I can coarse cotton cord. It doesn't look like it. That's cotton cord. That looks like coarse cotton. No, rough cotton cord. Not coarse cotton cord. Let's see if I can even make any. I cannot. Anymore. Alright, so let's put that in there. Yep, my get up, my adventuring tools. And there we go. I don't know. Let me check something real quick. Alright, still got some time, but you know what? I might end the stream right now, and what I'll do is I'll come up with a little bit more adventure for everybody to enjoy. The conversation is always open. I hope I sparked a little bit of imagination in people's minds. I hope to hear from you. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you really like the content. Subscribe, and then we can do this together. I'm pretty much available, or when I stream, I try to stream around the same time every night. However, due to work, there are nights where I can't. Like Tuesday through Thursday is pretty much shot for me, but Friday through Monday is definite for me to stream. Maybe twice on Sunday. Anybody even know what that's saying? But yeah, no, literally, not figuratively. I can definitely go do 2 streams on Sunday. Just one will be No Man's Sky and the other one will be Pax Dei. Alright, with that said, let me get to a nice lighted area. There we go. We'll do a real striking pose. Maybe if we go up. Let's do that and we'll catch it. Good picture. Hopefully it's facing the camera. Yeah, it's a little joke. Okay, with that said, let's end it. And we will talk shortly. Hopefully, definitely Friday, like I said. If not, I'll try to make it tomorrow or Wednesday. And I don't know, and if in the comment section you can tell me, I don't know how to promote my show times other than my webpage, maybe. I don't know, or the YouTube page. Let me think about it. I hadn't structured it that much, or in my mind that much, but I am getting some viewers, so thank you so much. I do appreciate your views. Hopefully, you listen to the content throughout. Sometimes people don't listen to. They don't have an hour to set aside just to listen to somebody. So hopefully, the content is engaging enough. And hopefully I can spark some interest and some imagination. With that said, we will see each other again, hopefully, like I said, hopefully tomorrow. Definitely Friday. So keep an eye out on YouTube. Subscribe and you'll get the notifications. It's a little teaser there for the algorithm, right? So I guess that'll be it for tonight. And then like I said, I don't want to bore you with going and getting cotton, which goes to the same area. I just got the flax and I just run around and get all the cotton deposits. And then I come back and I craft the cotton. That's basically, yeah, that's it. Anyway, we'll keep you out of that boring cycle. But you saw some tailoring tonight. Unfortunately, you didn't see as much as I'd like because my skills are not up to par. I will remedy that as soon as I can. Thank you for coming along with the journey with Emphr. And with that, have a good night. Have a good day on the opposite side of the world, wherever you might be. Keep looking up